All right. Hi, everyone. I have here world champion, Team Paul Mitchell member Danny Etkin, and I'm really excited to have the show today because yesterday Danny had a launch for his new website, KickLink, that he's going to tell us a bit more about. And it's for competitors, it's for coaches, it's for school owners, it's for everybody in martial arts. So, Danny, do you want to tell everybody watching what you launched yesterday?
For sure. Yeah. First of all, thank you for having me here. So basically, yesterday I launched a website called KickLink. And the whole idea of KickLink is to connect sport martial arts coaches with students. So you can think of it kind of like an Airbnb for connecting martial arts students and coaches.
Okay, so yeah, it connects everybody. So you just saw in the comments for everybody watching, let us know where you're from, because it doesn't matter where you're from using this website, because with Skype and with this website, you're able to connect with coaches and competitors from around the world. So I was going to ask you, Danny, how did you get this idea?
Yeah, so just being a coach for a long time now, many years, I've seen on both sides, the coach side and the student side, that there were some problems. Sometimes I would have some students and they would go back to their karate school and their friends would ask them, how did you find this coach? How do I get in contact with people like him? Talking about me. But I've heard other coaches have that same thing where, their students kind of go back to their school and they're being asked, how do you get in contact with these people? I'd love to train with a world-class coach. So I saw that problem on the student end. And then also on the coaches end, coaches are always wanting new lessons, right? If that's what you do, then it's an amazing thing if you're a martial artist to coach and give back and obviously turn your passion into a paycheck. So, that's the whole goal with this platform, is to help both the students find elite coaches and solve that problem, and then also help the coaches get more clients.
Right. And, with the launch yesterday, it was a really great launch. I saw so many mutual coaches posting on their page. You had a really cool promo graphic for everybody to have that was really personalized. So could you tell me a little bit more about the work you put into this launch?
Yeah. So this has been kind of like my quarantine project. I'm taking the year off of school because, I'm just personally not about Zoom University. So I decided, what can I get myself into? And so I decided to do something a little bit entrepreneurial. And, so I've been working on this for the past several months. And this is what it came down to. So, I'm really excited that the launch ended up being as successful as it was, and that there's so many amazing coaches that were down to, be the first to test out this product.
Could you tell everyone a little bit more about how a coach could get on your website?
Yeah. So the cool thing about this platform is that as long as you have some skills and that you're a qualified coach, this is really for anybody to be able to join. So right now we have a lot of really elite level world champions that are coaches, but you don't need to be a world champion to be a coach. There's plenty of people that are just trying to learn the basics or learn whatever skills that you have as a coach. So that's a cool thing I think about the platform. It really is for everybody. If instructing is your thing. And all you got to do is just basically fill out this really quick application on KickLink. It's really, pretty easy to find. Sorry about that. It's pretty easy to find once you're on the platform. There's just a become a coach section. You fill out a quick application and then you'll get an email, with your, your outcome.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much all you got to do.
So could you sort of, walk me through the process of using the website, both on the competitor end and then on the coach end?
Yeah, so on the competitor side, it's very simple. All you have to do is go to www.kicklink.co. And once you do that, you can just click Get Started. And then from there, you'll see a list of all the different coaches. But on the side, you can filter that by the division that you want to get a coach in, and you can also, filter it by price level, by location, and you can even search in the name if you have somebody in mind that you want to get taught from. You can see if they're on the platform. So it's really as simple as that. And then once you've done that, you can click on the individual coach that you're interested in, and then they have their whole profile with pictures, their bio, their accomplishments, a video embedded there so you can check out their skills. And then they have a calendar where they actually already put in when their availabilities are, and you can just simply book a lesson right then and there, put in information. Yeah. And you can also message your coaches too, right on the platform. So, everything that you need to do to set up a lesson is done very easily within a few clicks right on the platform.
And then in the coach's end, you sort of just get an email, hey, you have an interested student, and you can either accept or deny.
Yeah, it's really as simple as that. You can accept or deny, but let's say, the person got a lesson for you at 4:00 and you want 4:15, you could just send them back a message and say, hey, let's do it. You can accept, but would you be able to do it at 4:15 or whatever, or it could just be something like, what do you want to work on? So yeah, you would get an email, saying that you have a notification that somebody wants to train with you, but you would also see that in your KickLink account, in your there's a section basically for the people that book lessons with you. And as a coach, this is a great way to keep your lessons organized because, how do coaches do it now? They have their Venmo, right? So you've got one private lesson here, one person paying you back for a sandwich here. For KickLink, you're going to have a really nice transaction log of all of your lessons with their emails, name, and the messages. So you could even, at the end of the session, write down what they have to work on. And then you can also see a transaction log of the payments too. So, it's really a very organized way and professional way to do your coaching practice, your coaching business.
And so, you had a lot of really accomplished coaches. You have a lot of really accomplished coaches on the site already. How did you sort of, did you reach out to each one individually and sort of pitch your idea?
Yeah, pretty much. So I just reached out to some people that I knew were coaches, and I just told them about the idea and see if they'd want to join. And, the way that the platform is set up, I really do believe it's a no-brainer for a coach to join because there's really no loss. It's not like you have to pay some big fee or anything. So it's really a win-win situation. And so, yeah, everyone was pretty much down.
Yeah. But so could you tell everybody a little bit more about what the coaches do sort of have to give back to be able to be on this marketplace?
Yeah. So as of right now, it's pretty much just a transaction cut that the platform takes to sustain itself. Because of course, every business has costs. So, the 10% cut, that's what it is right now. That's what KickLink takes basically as a placement fee for getting you a new lesson.
Okay, right. Yeah. And then obviously coaches can adjust accordingly, knowing that there is a cut.
Yeah, of course. So yeah, I mean, the coaches are treated as freelancers. These are not, KickLink coaches that have all these rules or anything like that. KickLink is just the marketplace. We're just a middleman for getting coaches new clients, and we want to do everything in the coach's best interest. So if we get you a lesson, then you're getting 90% of whatever that is. Which you go to some gyms. I've heard of them taking crazy fees. Like 50% fee or even more, like 60%, 70%. Even online platforms like other freelancing services. There's another one that's just kind of for sports in general, and they're charging like crazy fees, like 50%, like 60%.
Yeah.
So, my goal with this is I don't want to nickel and dime all these coaches. I want this to be a total win-win situation. And if anything, I want it to be more in the benefit of the coaches, because I really am trying to give back to the sport and make this an opportunity for coaches, for talented martial artists to be coaches, because I've loved doing that and I want to help other people do it. So
Yeah.
It's a pretty low cost, and of course it's a win-win because you don't get the lesson and you don't have to pay anything.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
great. I remember, there you get messages on Instagram DM, hey, what are your prices? Or hey, you go through all the work of giving them your availability, and it's just it feels very disorganized at times because of the different platforms that people can reach you on. But KickLink really gives you that centralized location, that this is your spot where, hey, book me through KickLink, or, check out all the great coaches on there. If you're
Yeah,
looking for a specific division that you need, or you need multiple coaches because, you do fighting and you do weapons, right?
totally. Yeah, I mean, just in my past experience, sometimes setting up a lesson can take like days,
Right.
like maybe even longer, because there's so much back and forth. You have to hope the person responds to you at a good time, and
Mhm.
oh, what time zone are you in? Like all that stuff. It's just,
Right.
it ends up taking time. On
Mhm.
KickLink, it takes about 3 seconds, however long it takes you to click accept. So
Mhm.
it's a beautiful thing for coaches. It's going to streamline your transactional process like nothing you've ever seen. So I'm really excited for this.
Great. And my last question for you is, after this launch, what feedback sort of have you gotten, or that you're looking to possibly implement into the future for KickLink?
Yeah, so I mean, so far, I'm super grateful that the launch was so successful. I mean, already so many coaches are applying to be a coach on the platform, which is super amazing. And for the coaches, it really is my mission to actually help these coaches. Like my dream is for, if somebody wants to be a coach like full time, I want to help them be able to do that. That's my real
Mhm.
big goal here. So this is more than just you get a listing, which is going to definitely help out so much, and especially this is a very new platform. But as KickLink gets bigger and bigger, that's just going to make more and more coaches get more lessons, and it's just going to build upon itself. But it's still going to be very useful to just have that listing. But we're also going to be providing the coaches marketing materials, promotion on our social medias. And very soon in the future, we're going to be giving out advice to coaches. Just like if you sign up, you just get here's how to be a coach, basically.
Mhm.
And there's a lot of opportunities too that I'm going to keep a little bit low key for now, but they're coming up very soon. So it's really exciting for coaches. I want this to be something that's really like a life changing thing for coaches. Getting them so many more lessons, and really being able, like I said before, turn that passion into a paycheck.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much for talking more about KickLink and, answering my questions, down to the nitty gritty of it all. And I'm really excited to also be a part of it as a coach on your website, and just seeing it come into fruition. So it was really awesome.
Yeah. Thank you so much for having me.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure you go check out the link below.